everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to take a little bit of a crash course in operating systems. I know that throughout the last few weeks, I'm sure you've heard me refer to the operating system on your phone versus the operating system on my phone. And some of you out there might be asking, well, what is the operating system? Why do I care? And what does it have to do with my choice in a phone? So I'm going to take a little bit of a crash course in it. And one of the first things you need to understand is that there are two major operating systems out there. There is Apple, which has the iPhone operating system that's referred to as iOS. And then there is Android. Android is the other one, which is made by Google and will cover manufacturers like Motorola, LG, and Samsung. They're going to generally be running a Google operating system or Google OS or Android operating system, Android OS, which are the same thing, they're interchangeable. I'm going to more focus on the Android OSs. iPhone is a little more simple. Once a year they do an update. If you have a phone that's still updatable, you can download the update, and that allows you to get better software. On the Android part of it, because Google licensed out their OS to multiple firms, there isn't necessarily over-the-air updating through their phones. So when you buy a phone, it is important to take a look at that and understand that the operating system you get is the operating system you're going to probably have for the life of the phone. So you're definitely going to want something that is a fit for you. All right. Now, operating systems in Android go by a number system. All right. Right now, I believe Selectel's highest end is a 4.4, otherwise known as Kit Kat. They like to name them after candies. I don't know why. But you're going to find that the difference between a 4.4 operating system and a 3.2 operating system is pretty significant in the amount of things you can do. Now, what that difference really affects is the kind of apps you can download, the different customization you can do on your phone, little features within the phone. Obviously doesn't mean that all phones that are 4.4 are going to have the exact same features. Some of them are manufacturer features. Like our LG Exceed has a pretty cool knock feature. You just kind of tap the screen, it turns it on, tap the screen, turns it off. You're not going to find that in every 4.4 operating system. But you are going to find things like the widgets you can load up on your screen, the apps that you can use, how well those apps work, the general layout of everything, where you go to find settings, what your settings table looks like, where you can move your apps to, what your apps look like. All that stuff can be affected by the operating system. Now, things that won't be affected by the operating system are things like your camera. All right, the kind of camera you have, that's going to be a factory-based thing. That's going to be based on your LG, your Motorola, your Samsung, and what exact model they have of that will affect your phone. So an updated operating system does not necessarily mean an updated camera. So if you're somebody that's really into taking pictures and there's a phone running a 3.2 with a great camera versus a phone with a bad camera that's running 4.1, you're going to want the 3.2. So it's very important that when you're going to look into your phone that you understand what the operating system does and why it matters. It's all going to matter based on what matters to you. If you're somebody that likes your phone for games, Facebook, that kind of stuff, you're doing a lot of app downloads, you're going to want to get the newer software that's out there because those apps get updated to work with the newest software. So that's where they're going to work best. So again, Facebook, your games, anything like that, that's what you're going to want. As well as different customization features. Phones are getting more and more advanced. The operating system is the one that you're really visually going to see as a more advanced thing. Things like animated screens. I know I had a spot a couple weeks ago where we changed backgrounds, that kind of stuff. The options that you have on those backgrounds will be affected by your operating system. So your overall look, where you can put your apps, how you navigate your settings, how you navigate through your phone. A lot of times, one of the big ones is the texting features. Some of the, I still remember when operating systems came out that had the swipe feature where you can kind of do this. You don't have to tap on each letter, you just kind of move and it goes. And most people found that was a really fast way of texting. That's only going to be in certain operating systems. The look of your texting. how it's organized, the different customization you can do with that. Some of the Google phones, you're able to mess with the colors or the font or anything like that. So those kind of customization things are generally going to be associated with your operating system. So those are kind of your big features on your operating system, and that's kind of why it's important to know. If you want something that's more customizable, a little bit more user friendly, but also user connected, more reflects more of you, allows that customization, then you're really going to want to go with something a little higher. If you're looking for things like your camera, your storage, that sort of stuff, then operating system is not nearly as important as the hardware system, which is going to have your storage, your RAM, your processor, which is going to be the speed of your phone, and that sort of stuff. So if you're looking for camera, that's it. Don't worry as much about operating system. If you're looking for apps and customization and the cool features that you can do with the phones, the stuff you see on the commercials, that's going to be your operating system. So next time you go in the store, I hope you're able to be a little more informed in your purchase. And of course, we are always ready and willing to help you navigate through this. We're going to ask you what you're looking for. So hopefully through that, we're able to find you the exact phone that you're looking for and make you real happy with that phone. So if you're looking for a store near you, you can always visit our website to find our locations at www.selectowireless.com. And as always, please like us on Facebook. We have a lot of great offers and deals on there going up all the time, so it's very important that you're on there. We just gave a phone away on there a little while ago, so definitely share, and get involved with our Facebook page. We'd love to hear the feedback. And any other questions, you can always contact our customer service department. So that does it for me this week, and leave some comments and let me know what you want me to talk about next week, and I will see you then.